Well, we had a eventful week, man. What's going on, Mr. David?
Running around. What's up? How you?
Hey, you went to the party.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I did.
You went to the party.
I definitely did.
Threw a party, yeah. Threw a
I
party.
definitely did.
Yeah.
David came over.
I definitely did. Y'all niggas is crazy.
No, listen.
Nah, I ain't gonna front, real man shit.
Let's talk about it.
I'm glad the brother got his freedom.
Right.
Shouts to
100%.
Max.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fan of his music. He on Survival. He actually on my first album. But yeah, I'm glad I got to go, party with him.
So it was a lot of talk on the internet about.
They told me I was kicked off of this.
Yeah, they did. They said you was there. They said you was. I didn't even.
For doing that.
Oh, this is crazy.
That's what they told
Yeah,
you.
they kicked you off the show.
The internet
They said I
kicked
got
off.
kicked off this joint. I can't rap about it no more.
But
It's crazy.
People don't know. You see, both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right. You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation with Capo. Talk about that.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around him, Max.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had our own relationship through who we know or whatever. And me being around Jim as long as I've been around Jim, and Jim being around my moms and my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta holler at Capo, like, yo, bro, how you feel about that? Because I got invited directly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna definitely have that convo with bro before I just pop up and he gotta hear about it. Like, that's just me.
No, it's definitely honor in that, brother. And I think, like I was saying, like me and Fad was talking earlier, as individual men, we don't always have to have the same opinion. Right. I felt like because of the relationship I didn't built with Capo over the last 5 or 6 years, that I just felt like it wasn't in me to go stand next to anybody he had an issue with or whatever, because the relationship is strong here. It's past professionalism, right? So we got a personal relationship. I feel like as a friend, the word friend people throw around, brother, everybody, yo, Fad, my brother. This nigga, my brother.
Bro.
Yo, bro, it's my brother. That's my friend. But the thing is, I feel like everybody's your brother till it's time to do brother shit. Right? When you got a friend, word friend, that comes with responsibilities.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? As a friend, it's certain things I'm gonna do. As your friend, you should be able to trust me around your wife.
Right.
Right? You should be able to trust me around money.
Right.
If you took a fall, I should be able to be there for you, right? No matter what it is, right? And the way I look at life, I just felt like, and it was no disrespect to, Max or anybody, because me and him got a relationship too, but I just wanted to make it clear where I stood as a man. Those are my principles, not nobody else. So I think it's dope that we could be able to have that conversation right here, because I felt like niggas was thinking it was something else.
Nah, I feel like with me it's like, and I agree with you 1,010%. I love this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not into trying to figure out what niggas is going through.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, Capo know how I feel about him. He knew me since I was 18, 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing brand new. This ain't let me go over there for the cloud or for the cameras. Nah. I've been in contact with Max.
Right.
From jail. You know what I'm saying? He's on the album, Yo East. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was a man thing. Let me holler at Jim. How you feel about that, bro?
No, that's honorable.
He could have easily been like, yo, bro.
100%.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had our own one on. You get what I'm saying? So I felt like I'm not gonna be put in a space where I'm leaning on no side. You get what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with boy, I fuck with Capo. Like, I'm not picking a side. Like, that ain't me.
That's respectable. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's no wrong answer, because everybody got their own perspective on things,
right?
And how they view based on they own experiences and stuff like that. I've been in situations where you had to declare your side,
right?
So my whole life,
me too.
My whole life I've been this way. It's not about whether it was Jim, it's anybody that I got that type of love and respect for.
Right.
I feel that way the same way, because I don't want it to ever be no misunderstanding. Right. You're gonna know exactly where I stand, because you prove who you are through actions,
Right.
not just talk.
Not talking.
Everybody talking. All these niggas is talking. I'm like, nah, we got to go a little bit deeper than that. So I just think that it's cool, man. What you think, Spiz?
I think we spoke earlier, and even a couple weeks back, I was talking about the strength of relationships, and I think we here on this, besides the podcast, we built, you know what I'm saying, a brotherhood between us.
Right.
And so I think that's like solid just to even check in and see if that's, you know what I mean, something that will bother you, or, you know what I mean? That's what, instead of just going and just try to figure it out later. I also think that we could look at it from our perspectives individually outside of Capo, but at the same time, this is really his experience. You know what I'm saying? This is something he went through, and you can't tell a man how to feel about something that he went through and we didn't go through. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't really understand the principle until it's done to them. You know what I'm saying? So like when it happened to them, then they could get it.
It changed.
When it's something outside, it's easy to tell somebody, yeah, let that shit go, or you know what I'm saying?
That's not your call.
Right. So whenever he do let it go, if he do or not, you know what I'm saying? We in support of course, of letting shit go and moving forward. But at the same time, it's going to take everybody's time on their timing. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the internet or
that ain't no
our
group thing.
No, that's not.
Really
that's
how you feel in your own.
No matter how you feel, I feel like I want us, New York as a whole, to be unified. I can't wait till we all in a room together, right? Because we all got our own relationships. And I don't think niggas give us the credit for actually starting to come together and band together and having unity in New York. Everybody was running around screaming about New York don't have unity, right? And we all came together, and we all individual artists, individual fathers, individual niggas, and we learned how to have brotherhood and still balance our individual craft. So I can't wait to the day that we all, you know what I'm saying? It's like we New York, period.
Right.
You know? But everything is gonna happen in its time.
Facts.
You know?
Man, here we are again. This whole situation with Jim Jones, Dave East, and Max B has reached a real turning point. For weeks, the entire city has been watching it unfold like a slow but intense chess game. And now everything's lining up with some real pressure. People have been saying for years that many rappers aren't actually tight. They only show up together for club events or studio sessions. But when it comes to true loyalty, real brotherhood, and genuine stand-up behavior, the examples become pretty limited. And to be fair, Jim Jones handled this moment like someone thinking ahead. Dropping a brand new podcast right in the middle of all this attention, that's a strategic decision. Perfect timing to land in the algorithm, spark discussion, and possibly push into the top hip-hop podcasts right now. What's interesting is Jim still hasn't said one direct thing about Max B since Max came home. Not a single comment. But here's where things get more layered. His co-hosts Mayo and Dave East both have been around Max B or people close to him. They know exactly how to turn that angle into content fans will pay attention to. Most podcasters avoid the topics the streets are actively discussing. But when you've got someone like Mino sitting next to you, nothing stays off the table for long. In this new episode of Let's Rap About It, Mino gets right to the point. He immediately presses Dave East about showing up to Max's dinner, and you could feel the tension. Then the show finally gives us Fab's take on the whole Max B and Jim Jones situation, something fans have been waiting to hear for a long time. And honestly, Jim Jones deserves some acknowledgement. With Max finally home, Jim isn't reacting recklessly. No slick Instagram posts, no subtle comments on his podcast. And like they explained on the show, he's not stopping his people from showing support to Max either, which is a big shift from how things were a decade or more ago. Back then, this would have turned into something bigger. Right now, Jim is staying focused, keeping his thoughts private, and that's a mature approach. To be real, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next year or two, we actually see Jim Jones and Max B sitting down across from each other on a podcast. If you paid attention to what Mayo said, he wants New York unified, everyone moving together, and he's pushing that idea clearly. Then the conversation shifted even more. When Mayo questioned Dave East about showing up to Max's dinner, the whole room changed. The atmosphere got tight. But Dave didn't back down. He stood by everything he said and kept it straightforward about wanting peace in the city. It was clear he wasn't being indirect. He just wanted to show respect and keep things positive. Then Fab stepped in with his steady, calm delivery, explaining his thoughts on the long history between Max and Jim. He didn't choose sides, but he made it clear he supports real conversations, not old problems being dragged on forever. Hearing him say that added weight to the discussion. The panel kept returning to one main idea. New York benefits more when everyone stands together instead of divided. That's why this episode stood out. It wasn't just talk, it showed how much progress these figures have made and how close we might be to witnessing a meaningful reunion. But then Mino added another strong point. He explained why he's not afraid to discuss Max at all. He said he's not holding on to past issues when everyone is older now. You could tell from his tone he meant what he said. The room even went silent for a moment. That kind of honesty lands differently on camera. Dave East also spoke about how people online keep trying to push him into choosing a side he never claimed. He said he's on good terms with Jim, respects Max, and he's not letting social media turn anything into fake conflict. And honestly, that said a lot. Most artists wouldn't step into a situation this complicated. Then the panel focused on one clear message. The city needs progress, not more strain. There's too much talent and too many chances in New York for adults to stay caught in situations from 10 years ago. And they're right. The streets watch every move like a scoreboard, but the culture can't grow under that mindset. Then Mino added another reality check. He said people only see the headlines. They don't understand the real history between Jim and Max. What happened wasn't some quick online argument. It was serious business between two grown men, and that reminder carried weight across the room. Dave East also noted that the younger generation views everything differently now. They want unity, strong music, and solid energy, not older conflicts from the 2000s resurfacing. Hearing him say that showed how much the culture has shifted. Then Fab shared one more important point. Nobody benefits when the city stays divided. He explained how strong New York could be if these key figures stood together again instead of remaining separated. Even the idea of that changes the entire atmosphere. And from the way Fab expressed it, you could tell whatever conversations he's had with Jim about Max aren't coming from a negative place anymore. It seems like all that's really needed now is one direct conversation. The energy has changed. They're much closer to resolving things than people assume.